This video was filmed in a hospital, and although it has been circulating on the internet for a while, its context and original creator remain unknown. It appears to have been recorded by someone working in a hospital, clinic, or perhaps a patient in the waiting room. However, there is something very strange in that room. It is deserted and there are no other people around. Then something happens that confirms the strange sensation conveyed by the place. For some reason, a shadow appears with no one around. The entire waiting room is completely empty, yet, inexplicably, a silhouette is projected onto the wall. Initially, you might think that the shadow is cast by someone outside the frame, but when the view widens, you clearly see that there is no one there to cast the shadow on the wall. So how would you explain what happened in the video you just saw? After hearing strange noises coming from the basement of his house, a man decides to go down to find out what is happening. Accustomed to these unusual events, he knows that there is something anomalous in his cellar, and therefore decides to record a video. Since he moved there with his family, they have experienced a series of unexplained sightings. This time, however, he managed to capture something concrete. It was 2017, and by now the man had learned to recognize the signs of impending strangeness. So he took his cell phone and started recording.
Those happen down here, and I mean, you can't really. That's freaky stuff right there, man. Yep, that's what you call it. Freaks me out, man. It's giving me goosebumps. Boy, here we go with the door now. So that door always swings wide open and it stays open. It doesn't ever close, stay like that. Oh, there you go.
In the description of the video, the man explains that he is no longer scared, even if the situation continues to be annoying. He also says that the door, which opens and closes by itself, is very heavy, so much so that he often struggles to open it himself. Shortly after, the family decided to move. Even though the video dates back to 2017, it continues to scare anyone who watches it. During a thunderstorm, a woman was looking out the window of her house when she noticed something unusual. As he looked at the sky, he saw something strange on the front lawn. Without hesitation, he grabbed his phone and started recording, simultaneously calling his neighbor to ask him if he too could see the same thing.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard. Look, you see it? Look. And it happens again. Look. Look. See? Man, I'm telling you right now. Ignore my dogs. But look, man, I think it's time to move.
With the little light available, it might be difficult to understand what the woman saw, but by brightening the image, you can clearly see something in the meadow. It seems like some sort of spiritual apparition, like a semi-transparent sheet floating in the air. But what could it be? Do you have an explanation for this strange manifestation? The next video is one of the most disturbing recorded by TikTokers Casey and Colton by Mindseat TV. A fixed camera positioned near a door captures strange paranormal activity. Let's take a look. What appears to be a face appears briefly from the doorway, as if trying to lean through a transparent veil before retreating due to the bright light. It's hard to tell if the door has a thin sheer curtain in front. Let's take another look. The light source appears to expand a bit, but you can't see a physical veil or curtain. The whole effect makes the face, or whatever it is, even more disturbing, like a Death Eater sucking out a man's soul. This video shows a mysterious figure in the building under construction in front of the TikToker's house.
Ahora me tocó a mí. Esta casa está en construcción y desde hace rato estoy viendo que algo pasa de aquí para arriba o de arriba para la derecha. O sea, creo que ahí se vio.
The figure appears to be something non-human.
Ahora me tocó a mí. Esta casa está en construcción y desde hace rato estoy viendo que algo pasa de aquí para arriba o de arriba para la derecha. O sea, creo que ahí se vio.
It is incredibly tall and almost otherworldly white, with abnormally arranged limbs. As he walks slowly, he disappears into the darkness. It could be a paranormal event, an unwanted intruder, or some other unwelcome specter. It's hard to tell from this distance, but the story continues.
Amigos, son casi las 3 de la mañana. Salí a fumar y logré ver que se ve una luz ahí. Y pues vamos a ver qué es lo que se alcanza a ver.
In the next video, the TikToker gathers the courage to get closer to investigate. As he crosses the street, the figure is clearly visible in the window and door. When he enters the empty building, he finds that the figure has gone upstairs.
Y pues no hay nadie, espero no haya un loquito o algo así. Uy, escucho un ruido ahí arriba.
He hears strange noises coming from the upper landing and sees a light turning on and off. The upper floor is completely deserted, making the TikToker's blood run cold.
¿Qué hay? Se escuchó ahí un ruido, pero pues a ver, vamos.
The upper floor is completely deserted, making the TikToker's blood run cold.
Esto está completamente en construcción. Aquí no tiene que haber nadie. Pero pues ahora vamos a entrar acá. Ay, no, madre. No mames, yo la neta sí me voy de aquí. Neta, esto no me agrada. De hecho, me puse súper nervioso. Y ya mejor me voy.
After all these phenomena, one wonders whether the curse is confined to a single house or extends to the entire neighborhood. When the clock strikes 3 in the morning, the boundary between worlds grows thin. Would you have the courage to look further?